Hi, it's Amy Harrison from Harrison Amy Copywriting, and today's video is all about testimonials. I did a call last week for the Association of Work-at-Home Women. One of the questions that came up was testimonials. One, how important are they on your sales page or product service page? And two, what's the best way of getting the best out of your testimonials? So it was a great question and I wanted to cover it in a little video of its own. So point one, testimonials are really, really important. If you can show some kind of real life human endorsement on your page with a little picture of someone and maybe a website for their business and show that you've helped them, that builds your social proof and it builds your credibility. It looks great. One thing I would say is that when you're picking people for testimonials, make sure that you're picking someone who your audience can either relate to or someone that they really admire and respect. Because let us say that your audience is the work-at-home women market of who are aged between, say, 40 and 50. If you've got 5 glowing testimonials, but they're of boys who are 16 years old and trying to launch an internet business whilst working at home, there's a good chance that your audience is going to look at them and go, they're not like me in the slightest. If it works for them, it probably isn't going to work for me, or it might not work for me. So pick people who are similar to your audience or people that you know your audience admire and respect, because some kind of positive endorsement from them will really, again, boost your social proof, boost your credibility. Now, when you're asking for testimonials, it's good to be specific, because when people get testimonial requests, it can seem like a big thing, and it can think, people can think, I've got to set time aside to write this, so make it really easy for them to give you positive feedback. So ask for something just short. Say if you've got 2 to 3 sentences, most people will end up writing you a bit more. And ask them specifically if, what was the transformation? What was the difference? What was the before and after from using your product and service? Because that sharpens the focus and makes it easier to answer. And another good question is if you can say, were there any objections, or did you have any doubts about using the service, which when after you used the service, it either changed your mind or it showed you that your original objection didn't really matter. Because if you can get your testimonials to actually cover some of the objections that your audience might be thinking, that's a fabulous way of knocking those objections out without you having to do it. So for example, if you could get someone to say, I thought this course would take me a lot of time, I work full time, I didn't know how I'd fit it in, but because it was broken down into bite-sized pieces and it was delivered online and I could do it whenever I wanted, I was really surprised at how easy it was to fit it into my schedule. That sounds great, and that's going to work really well for your sales page. So that's all I've got to say on testimonials. I want to keep this short for you because it's Friday and it's all about Fast Friday on Fridays. Thank you for watching. If you want more copywriting hints and tips, then do visit the blog at www.harrisonamy.com, or you can follow me on Twitter at littleunread, LITTLEUNRED. That's catchy. Thanks again. Have a lovely weekend and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.